Yeah, so pretty much what the title of the video says is how did I get into Smite? Like how did I start and whatever. In case if anybody cares, I got into Smite back into 2012. I have my profile open up on high res so I can look at the when I made my account. It was September 15th of 2012. So originally I was a League of Legends player. I played with like a friend or a couple or whatever back in early high school. Played that for a year. I got to like level 30. Then after like level 30, and I played for a little bit more after that. I don't know. I just got kind of tired of League of Legends. Like I didn't like the community all too much. Some people say like the Smite community is bad and they like the League, whatever. I just didn't have good experiences in League of Legends as far as the community. And then like I don't know, I had nobody to play with or whatever. So I kind of moved on from there as far as MOBAs onto Smite. Now I played other high-res games before Smite. Like I played all the games. I played Global Agenda. I played that for quite a bit, and also played Tribes Ascend. Tribes was okay. It was like it got really repetitive really quickly. So I got invited to the Smite closed beta because I was already signed up with high-res as far as the other games. So I tried out the game. When there was only like I think it was like originally 5 gods or so, whatever, or 5 or more, like 5 and then a little bit some. But pretty much like every match it was the same gods over and over. And I think it was just Conquest. I think I picked I think it was Wukong or Ymir, one of those two. I picked up quite a bit when I played, and I liked it. Like in my mind, I was like, this game can go somewhere. This game has potential. So I mean, after playing the same gods over and over, I got tired of it and only having Conquest. I left Smite for quite a bit. I was like, I'll come back when there's more gods and more things to the game because I knew it had potential to be something big. Because like, it just took me away. Like the whole point of view was just different coming from League of Legends. I was like, I feel more like I'm into the game. I'm not like floating in space, looking down at this floating, I don't even know, island and just pointing and clicking. So I felt a little bit more interactive, and me coming from playing a lot of FPS games, it also kind of integrated between like MOBAs and FPS came like Smite, and I really liked it. Although you can argue it's not like FPS game, but it is sort of. And then I came back to Smite, I don't know how, like a year later or something, a few months later. I don't know, I came back to Smite, played with a friend. I actually recorded some original Smite. Some people may have already seen it, some may not. I uploaded 2 of the old school Smite Conquest. I played as the original Sun Wukong in his purple jumpsuit and his party ultimates, which is basically it's Hun Bats now, like the same skills, but they just looked different. But that was pretty much my main character was Sun Wukong. So I may put an annotation somewhere. If you have your annotations turned on, you may turn it off. You may want to turn it back on. That's if I remember. Or I put it in the description. Or you can just search on it for my channel. I mean, there's many ways you can find it. It's probably under like Classic Smite or something like that, where you can watch some of that. And my horrible microphone back then. So yeah, I got back into Smite, and I pretty much stayed. With Smite for a while. Like I was more casual. Like I wasn't consistent. Like playing every single day. Like I've jumped from a lot of free-to-play games as far as MMORPGs because that's what I was originally into. Man, I just came back to Smite and I was like, okay, there's adding content regularly, $30 for all the playable characters. It's pretty legit. That's pretty legit. So I got that. I mean, when people ask me like, how do I get all my skins or whatever, like, I don't. I've only spent $30 on the game, and I've got the rest with either favor or through giveaways, winning gems or whatever, and just got gem skins that way. So that's pretty much my Smite story. As far as other MOBAs, people ask me like, do you play League anymore? Would you go back to League? I don't like League of Legends. I can never go back to League of Legends. I can't. I don't even have the game installed anymore. But I played Infinite Crisis. I uploaded a video on that. It was okay. I didn't really like Infinite Crisis too much. Played Strife. Strife was okay. I've played Dota 2. I personally didn't get into it. I know a lot of people are really big into Dota. I've played pretty much all the MOBAs that are out there, and I've just stuck with Smite because it's pretty unique, and $30 for all characters. So I think that pretty much wraps up on how I started with Smite. I mean, it's pretty much my main game now. I like it. But if you have any other questions about either like personal stuff or Smite questions, let me know in the comments below. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.